Alright folks, I am back. It's been a while since I've done a stream. Before I start though, just remember this isn't financial advice, this is just me documenting my journey. Now, as you may or may not have noticed, I have been not online for a couple of weeks. I only jumped back on 2 days ago, I think. And that's mainly due to my computer having some issues, which I had to fix up before I could basically use it again. So during that time, obviously I haven't been able to stream, but also I haven't been, well, basically I haven't been able to get online to do any sort of trading, which wasn't good, because obviously now basically lost some money during the 2 weeks because the gold and silver went down a bit more, and yeah, I wasn't able to get online due to having my having these computer issues, which is obviously very frustrating given what we're trying to achieve here. So I'm going to make this my last streaming session for this event, mainly because, yeah, of all ups and downs, and the market being just not very favourable, and the wars, and the banks, and all the other crap they're throwing at us the last couple of months. So basically, I'll still obviously jump on and do some streaming. Once things start to sort of get back to normal, whatever normal is, we'll definitely jump back on and we're going to start again. Basically, back to square one. We'll do the same thing, 100k in 2 months. Until then, I'm just going to basically just do some trading, possibly not on the gold and silver, but on the forex. Excuse me. Which I'm actually looking at the moment. Yeah. Just going to see if there's anything I can buy at the moment. So the crude oil. So I've, as you can see, I've got 3 charts here now. Basically, so we're looking at the gold here. So let's look at the gold. It has been obviously absolute dog shit. It's sort of hit this bottom here. Which I think basically it's found its bottom there. And we should see an uptrend. Should see a reversal basically. I will not put any positions in though until it has surpassed this EMA line here. Basically, we want 3 things to happen here. One, to go into buy position, we want it to surpass this yellow line here. Second, we want it to go, so the trend, this as you can see, I've got a super trend here, which is basically showing us which way the market is sort of going. So if you look at, so that's green, and then it goes red, and now it's back on green. So we want three things to happen. We want to surpass that line. We want to have the super trend green, and we also want, basically we want, hang on a second, it's this purple line right here, the EMA 9. We want it above the blue EMA line. Now that has definitely triggered here, so that is one. We want super trend in the green, that is 2. And finally we want it to move above this, which will make it 3 out of 3. I'm not going to buy until it surpasses that, because otherwise there's just no point. If it doesn't hit all 3 areas, it's just not going to go up. You might jump up for a minute and then drop back down. So we need it above that line. As you can see, if we zoom out, above that line is where we're making our money. This is where it crashed below the line. So and ever since then it's pretty much been under. Tried to break out here, came back down, then managed to come back up here, and then obviously the war and everything started, and just so frustrating. So it's basically crashed below the line again, tried to come back up, couldn't make it, came back down, and has been down ever since. So so what we really want to see before we buy it back into gold is for it to break this line here. Same for the silver. We want green, which we have. Super trend to be green, so bullish. We want purple line to cross over the blue, which it did back here, and we want it to surpass this, which it didn't. As you can see, it got rejected and went back down, so it's probably going to have another go, but it looks like silver might get there before gold. If we can break above this line, we're going to buy. I've been looking at oil last few days. I've had to play around with it a bit too. So same deal. We want it to basically, where are we? We want it above the line before we buy. As you can see, it is above the line. Has a green super trend. Purple has crossed over the blue, which was back here. So that happened first. That happens. Then what happened second? That happened second, and then third. So I was a little bit late to the party. Should have done it probably half an hour, 40 minutes ago, the buy-in, but I didn't notice it until just before. So that's why I've bought into a little bit late, but that's all right. So we should see a rise in that. Now, just gonna do a quick spot of fishing. Let's see what we got today. What do we get? Hopefully something good. Oh, nice. That's a new one. Nice. New fish. Alright. Now, as you can see, I've got it set to 15 minutes at the moment. Let's have a look at the half-hour chart and the 1 hour chart. Sorry, I just got to take a phone call, won't be long. Alrighty folks, sorry about that, I had to take this call. Just check my emails real quick. Okay. Alright, now, so I've just changed this gold and silver to an hour. So, even though, yes, 15-minute mark has hit all three requirements, I'm still going to wait for the next bar to come along to see which way it's going to go. But this could be a buy here, but possibly just a short-term buy. Because ideally, we want to hit these targets while on that minimum 1 hour. It's a much better indication of where it's heading. If you look at the 4 hour, we're still not quite there. So ideally, that's when you want to be buying, or that's when I'll be buying. Just remember, you got to do your own research. Curious to see where this goes. Now, that was a bit early. Did a switch, probably switch back. Okay. Let's keep an eye on that. Should be in the next one already. There we go. Alright. Yes, so we're going to hit reset on everything. In the meantime, I will be looking at other trades. I've jumped out of that one already. It's better. Let's have a look. Australia, New Zealand. Oh, we missed one. Damn it. Australia, New Zealand would have been a good buy right there. Oh, hang on. What's this? Come back down. No, we missed that one. We missed the boat on that. Euro CAD, what about Euro? No. Let's check out pips. Pippity pip pip. Nope, nope, and It's the 180 there. EuroCAD. EuroCAD, no. Euro New Zealand. No. British Canadian. No. Britain US. No. New Zealand. CAD. No. 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 And last one, no. Okay. Let's see if we can see any 180 phase changes. So that one didn't quite make it. Oh, hang on, what's this one? CAD and what's going on with the oil? Stop moving up. Alright, so I'm going to leave that oil one. I think that's going to change. What's time? It's another 10 hours before oil starts doing anything really. Yeah, let's see. So the big movements usually happen yeah, 10 and 2. Okay. Ten, 2. Like a training, just all right, so Alright, so oil. We got 10 p.m. So the best time to trade oil is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Queensland time. And the second best time to be trading oil is between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Okay. And then the best days, what about best days of the week? Is released at which is 1:30 a.m. Thursday. Is the most active volatile time for oil prices. Oh God. And that's the best day. Tuesday, which is Wednesday. High activity levels to so the API report is released, which is at 7:30 in the morning. Unless it's the same. So apparently Wednesdays is the best day to trade oil. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Interesting. Tentative. What do you mean daylight savings? We don't have daylight savings. Oh, unless it's talking about the other side of the world. Best time. Okay, and then second best time is so best time to trade gold is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. and then second best time is 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. during the European market. Okay. Calmer times are Asian market, which is 10 to 5. And best days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the best time to be trading gold. Okay. Alright, what about silver? So silver is, best time to trade silver is between 2 a.m. 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then, oh, okay. So, huh? Um, it's between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Okay. Oh, look at silver. It bounced off the line. See, that's why it's not a good idea to buy in, even though all three indicators triggered for a buy. You always wait for the next bar to come along to see where it's actually going. Okay, so silver, best time to trade 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then second best is 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. That's different to the gold. Okay. Okay, Tuesday to Thursday. Best time to trade silver is between Tuesday and Thursday. Typically has the highest trading volumes. Monday mornings can be volatile as markets react to weekend news. So, yeah, Friday evenings, volume often drops off before the weekend, and spread costs may increase. So, what are you saying? You've just covered all 5 days, so it's pretty much saying every day. But overall, typically sees the trading volumes, highest trading volumes, typically Tuesday to Thursday. Okay. Alright, so we've got oil, gold, silver covered. What else? What else are we gonna? Oh, let me just see if I can find some trades real quick. Nope. Great Britain, nope. Oh, hang on, what's this? over the thing. That's a daily. That's a 4 hour. Oh, that's what I was looking at before. What about volume? Euro and US. No? Breakfast, Japan, 225. What do we got? The hell? Oh, okay. It's saying it's going to drop. But Hong Kong, 50. Are you dropping? No, it says it's going to rise. Okay. Let's see, overall it's gone up, 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 then down, then a little bit up, and then sort of bloop, 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 not very strong. I reckon that's going to go down. What about Hong Kong? It's been up, down, up, go across, up, up, now still like it down, but is it going to go up? Who knows? Now I'm going to keep an eye on these two. Oh, there might be a trade to be had. Oh, now it's a second indicator as well. Okay. Japan 225 might be something we will buy into, I think. Just because it's looking pretty good. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that one. Alright, what else? What are we looking at next? What other commodities do we have? What about copper? I mean, copper is basically the new silver in a way. Yeah. All right. Copper's looks like it's about the same. Peak time, London, so 10 to 2. And then yeah. 11.3. Time. Oh shit, what's the time? I gotta go check out a place today. 1 o'clock. When do I have to go? Let's see. $3 p.m. I gotta go an inspection for a place. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta move house. It's so annoying. Alright. What was it in? Copper. It looks like copper is the same 10 to 2:30, about the same as that. Exchange, so 5 p.m. 7, 5 to 8. First one's all day. So Monday to it's slightly different. Monday to Thursday. Okay. So copper, we're looking at 10. Best time to trade between 10 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. Second best time is 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. And then Monday to Thursday is the best days to trade. Okay. What about platinum? Alright, here we go. So, platinum. Platinum, best time, 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. And then second best days. Second best 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Tuesday to Thursday, avoid Friday afternoons. Okay, so Tuesday to Thursday. There we go. Very good. What else we got? So that's all commodities sorted. Now, at this stage, I'm not planning to trade Bitcoin or XRP. But I will. I will just see what time would be the best to trade it. This time is for dodging moves, and I was translating trades before it fully opens. Okay. And then sort of for low volatility trading and execute larger orders with less risk in price slippage. Okay. Alright, we'll write that one down. We'll keep this. Might as well keep this information handy. So Bitcoin, best time to trade is between obviously 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Second best time then is basically says 7 to 9 for reviewing preparation, and then 9 to 12. Okay, so let's put 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and we're looking at Tuesday. Best days are during midweek between Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday to Thursday. Okay. And the last one we're going to check is XRP. Okay, XRP. Best time to trade. Okay, between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Okay, 8 p.m., 1 a.m. It's not bad. Markets overlapping. Okay. Peak hours are 10 to 2, bridge hours 7 to 10. Best for volatility 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. Alright. Best days to trade is Tuesday to Thursday. Oh, hang on, do we have a secondary time? No secondary time, okay. Bridge hours 7 at 1 p.m. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. For best for volatility, best for volatility, 10 p.m. Provides highest volatility, self-active traders. Okay, so I'm going to put secondary time 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. Alright, and then Tuesday to Thursday. Perfect. Monday's activity after tapers off on. Okay. Alright, there we have it. So, just a quick recap. We are basically looking at staying out of gold and silver until the market sort of starts being nice again. Basically what we're looking at is we're looking at an hourly table, and we're looking basically for this to come and hit, surpass the yellow EMA line. Also looking at the trend, super trend, to go green, and obviously purple to cross over blue. Same with silver. I mean, looking at the 15-minute, if we're doing shorter trades, which we don't, I think we're going to stay out of those. I don't know, I'll see. But see, we almost had 3 triggers here. Crossed over, green super trend, and it slightly past the yellow line. The only reason we didn't buy into it is obviously we want to wait to see if it gets rejected, which it did. So, but overall we're looking at the hourly chart anyway. So look at the hourly for this one. I seem to have, probably should have waited on that one. I bought in at a 15-minute line, which, because it all, it was above the yellow, it had already switched back here, and it was in a super trend here. Ideally I should have waited, switched to the hourly chart, because if you look at the hourly chart, it's not looking too happy, is it? I mean, it is above the yellow, which is good, and it hasn't quite switched over yet, and the super trend is still red, so this might have been a bad idea. Alright, 2 to 1. There we go. We'll put in stop losses and take profits. Alright, perfect. That's all done. Alright. And I will leave it at that. I'm going to sign off now. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Just remember, we're going to reset the whole 3K into 100K, just because, yeah, with all the things happening at the moment with the war and banks and employment, my strategy won't work at the moment for that. But I will be online doing sort of smaller trades and just, you know, playing around the market a bit. So do join me next time, and I hope to see you, and hope you enjoy